Where are you in your comfort level, your readiness for a playoff run that you know what it takes to win it all through, Aaron?
Um, I'm comfortable, and I'm comfortable in this team. And we went to the Super Bowl in 2015, and this team has a lot of those similarities. To be honest, this team is probably more talented than that 2015 team. We got Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, we got Leonard Floyd. Myself. Our offensive line on this team is definitely more experienced and more seasoned. We got a whole stable of running backs. We got Cooper Kupp, the best wide receiver in the league. This team has a tremendous amount of talent. But what really gets me going and gets me excited about this team than the 2015 team is really the way we handle adversity, the way we handle the odds being against us. These last couple of games. We threw, I think it was 2 picks. We had 3 turnovers in the last game. We were able to come out and win it. The game before that, we threw 3 interceptions as well. We were able to hold the lead and win that as well. Then the week before that, we threw 2 interceptions. And now you don't want to throw as many interceptions. You don't want to turn the ball over. But, whatever odds are presented against this team, we somehow find a way to overcome it. And, you don't want to make it tougher than it has to be, that's for sure. But, I'm pretty excited about this team and the way we handle adversity.
Well, I mean, in terms of comparing this team to that Super Bowl 50 team, when you say this team may be talented, that you might hear from the sheriff on that one.
Peyton Manning is always going to be Peyton Manning. That's always going to be my favorite quarterback. That's always going to be my favorite quarterback ever. In any debate against any other Hall of Fame quarterback, I'm always ride with Peyton Manning. I'm just talking about the core and the foundational players. That team was talented. It really was talented. We won 9 games within 3 points or less that season. This team, they're ready to go. We got to get to the playoffs. When we get in the playoffs, we got to continue to handle adversity and somehow find a way to string these games together.
Well, have you learned, Von Miller here on the Rich Eisen Show, what have you learned, if anything, about Aaron Donald that you didn't already know that you now know and can share with me and everyone else here?
I've always been a fan of football, and I've always studied the greats, how and why, what makes them great, what makes, Aaron Donald get, sack after sack, season after season. And, it's nothing like actually being here and seeing it. This guy is the same guy. He has that intensity that he has on the football field 24/7 on and off the football field. And of course, he opens up and he laughs with the guys, but you can always tell there's one thing on the mind. It's one thing on his mind, and that's being great. That's one thing on his mind is making game-changing plays, week in and week out. I get to see it. I play right on the left side of him. I get to see a tackle for loss. I'm thinking I'm about to make the tackle for loss, and then 99 comes out of nowhere and just engulfs the guy. And he's just like a great white shark, and his blood in the water, man. Any play that there is to be made from inside, outside, pass, double team, triple team, slide. He is definitely the real deal, no matter what offenses show at him, no matter what offenses throw at him. And, I've seen the way he practices. I've seen the way he focuses in meetings. I've seen the way, his teammates, respect him. And, it's very well earned. And, he's just a beast on and off the football field. And it's been an honor and a privilege to be his teammate.
So he snagged some tackles for loss from you. Like, you think, here we go.
I mean, the ball, it didn't come to me yet. I'm just waiting on the outside thinking I'm going to have a chance to make this play. And then you just see 99 shoot up the middle and just, dash all those hopes for me. And, it's been refreshing. It's definitely been refreshing playing with a guy like, Aaron Donald. I've had some great teammates throughout my whole entire career. I've had played with DeMarcus Ware, Edwards Dumerville, Sean Phillips, Champ Bailey. I played with so many different, Hall of Fame, type players. And, I think, Aaron Donald is definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. It's just so refreshing, having a D tackle, for once. One of the best D tackles that ever played a game, and I get to play football with him. And it's crazy because at the beginning of the season, me and Bradley Chubb, we were talking about, games and football and stuff. And I was like, man, if I could play with a guy like Aaron, this is where I was still in with the Denver Broncos. This is like, during training camp. I was like, man, if I could play with a guy like, Aaron Donald, or if we had a guy like Aaron Donald that's just going to eat up those double teams and shoot up the field, man, we'd have 100 sacks. And, it's crazy how you just speak stuff into existence. And, 8 weeks later, I get traded to Los Angeles Rams. And, it hurt at first, but, it's kind of like pulling out a splinter. It hurts when you pull out the splinter, but, every day after that, it just gets better and better, and it starts to feel good. And you start to think about the possibilities of playing with Aaron Donald and his team and this coaching staff and this offense that we have, man. And like I said before, when we first started this interview, man, it definitely does not suck being here. And it's an honor and a privilege being here, and I'm excited about it.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.